Hi folks, Lee Gettess with the Market Sense for the week of March 5th, 2013. As always, the charts I use come from the Trade Navigator software by Gettess, and we're looking at the weekly bond market here for the first time, and we had a nice blow up last week. Looked like it broke out of the last 4 weeks of sideways, and it's turned back down so far this week. However, the low so far is right exactly at that upper moving average, which is 143.11. So there's still a chance that they could rally up here into the 145.20 area. There's also a chance they could come back down into around 142.16. That would match up with the highs of that previous little sideways pattern, and that's kind of normal for a market to come do that. I won't rule out a move back down to 141.0804, down to this lower moving average here, but I actually think that's unlikely this week. I wouldn't think they'd go lower than 42.16. Oh, unless they get some sort of shock from Friday's employment report. And of course, that's always a possibility. Now in stocks, we've had a nice little turnaround after dipping a little bit. They've blown out to the upside this week. New highs in the Dow, not in the S&P here yet, but still they look awfully good. And it's hard to find a target up beyond this. It could either be 1550 or 1575. I do think this is going to fail up here someplace. And when I say fail, I think it's going to fail pretty badly. I mean, I think we'll get a nice move, probably 100 points or more back down once it fails. Hard to pick the exact point it's going to fail. You just have to kind of keep an eye on them. They've bottomed right around 1512 is that middle moving average, and the low is like 1070 or something like that. So that's just a perfect launching pad for them to go higher this week. There's a possibility they could fail and be down here in 1495 area, but I think that's unlikely. I think they'll go higher. I think we haven't even seen the highs yet, but they're going to fail somewhere up in here. I'm reasonably certain. I don't think they can keep up this pace. By the way, all the numbers I gave you are in the March contract, and Thursday will be the first time we start trading the June contract as front month. Basically, you subtract about 5 points from all the numbers, and that's pretty close to where those levels are in the June. So that's what we've got for you today. Hope you can find something profitable to get yourself into. Thanks for checking in to see what we're thinking about.